Trash.
Yeah, so we can start. Welcome to the According Sources Podcast. This is your host, Andre Williams, joined by Devin. Devin, say hello to the people.
What it is.
And Rob. Rob, say hello to the people.
What's going on?
Okay, so we jump right into it. We were just having this discussion about well, first Devin was talking about the white skin coalition, and he was in Minneapolis. And somehow we were friends and we got talking about basketball. So if you followed us, you know Devin hates all light-skinned people, which is very, very ironic. It is like one of the most ironic things of all time because Devin is light-skinned motherfucker. But he said something that made me recoil in disgust. What did you just say about the Warriors, Devin, and that best player?
You know what I said? I said Draymond Green is the best player on the Warriors. They can sell all them motherfuckers down the river.
Okay. So what you're telling me is he's better than someone who literally just had like a top 5 season of all time.
I don't care. I don't care about that shit that motherfucker did. I don't care. He generates points. He a triple double machine. He can do everything that Russell Westbrook can do, except the speed and all that dribbling shit. He can do it all. If I always think about it in the sense of like which player in the NBA would be best on the Bulls, and as of late, it looks like every damn body in the league can be better on the Bulls.
Throw anybody out there.
But if you think about his production, he gets away with these illegal ass screens that start at the baseline and end up on the wing somewhere.
Kevin Garnett special, KG.
He's fantastic. That motherfucker can shoot threes. He can shoot at the top of the key. He can get the elbow with like nobody's business. And quite frankly, a lot of these guys, even though he hasn't went up against a playoff Spurs team yet, but a lot of these guys, man, he can just body them so easy. And if he gets doubled down in the post, who's he gonna kick it out to? Clay and that other motherfucker whose name I'm not gonna say.
But look, here's the thing though. Clay is also light skinned. Why would you say his name, but you won't say Curry? Like because Clay might be even more pale than Curry is, to be honest.
I think Clay don't get the hype he deserves. And how he's playing right now, I'm proud of him. So you know what he can do? He can play real good and then get the hell on out of there. And hopefully he can come to the Bulls. That would be great.
Nobody's coming to the Bulls. But you did say something that was interesting, and we were talking about. I mean, you know, guys, we're from Chicago, so we were talking about the Bulls, and you were saying something to the effect of Draymond Green being a player that Garn Pax passed on, and in favor. Who did they pick? Was it Jeff Teague?
Oh God!
Who they picked up?
Motherfuckers don't even know who he is anymore.
I believe it was What did I say? Jeff Teague.
Marcus Teague.
Marcus Teague. Now we heard a lot about that, and I kind of believe like that it's straight up revisionist history. And all of a sudden, now that Draymond Green has become like some great basketball player, we hear all these stories about how the front office basically passed up on him for a lesser basketball player. But it's funny that nobody was saying anything about them passing up on Draymond Green back when nobody knew who Draymond Green was.
I think everybody in the Midwest, Big Ten, fanatics knew about Dre, but not really everybody else around the nation.
I mean, he was a really, really well-known, like a big-time player. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't come into his own until last year. And that's when you start hearing all these stories about how Will Garn passed up on this guy, and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know how much I believe that. We pile up on them a lot. But there are some things that it's like I refuse to even take part in. I think it's stupid. Maybe they did pass up on him, maybe they didn't, but I think a lot of the stuff that they get creamed over are things that maybe they shouldn't get creamed over. Like they've made some bad moves in the front office, they've made some good moves in the front office, but I think a lot of it is completely overblown. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm with that. I mean, a lot of it is this whole piling on because people still want Tibbs here, and so much of it now is Tibbs wanted this guy. Tibbs wanted, this was all Tibbs. He wanted this guy. He wanted Draymond, even though at that time we all agreed that
He needed a point guard.
they needed a point guard. But now all of a sudden, somebody else picked up in the second round, who was not only passed up by the Bulls, but everybody else
Every other team.
apparently,
Every other team in the
everybody
league.
else. But Tibbs was this draft wizard
That's
that
right.
that could see it. He could
They
see
needed
it.
draft wizard to pick Tony Snell up too. He was part of that too. Wasn't he part of the decision making to get Tony Snell?
He was a part of all
Now
of that shit, man.
y'all know that Tony Snell was on his way up. He was on his way up there. Then he just had one of them retard mistakes and along the road.
He went
just said,
he went
"Fuck it,
full
I'll shoot every
retard.
time I get the ball."
Never go
This year
full
he just
retard.
this year he went full disability. Like he's collecting additional money. Oh my God! Don't get me
Never go
reminded on
full
fucking
retard.
Tony Snell. But I think I
If Tibbs was still here, he probably wouldn't. He would probably be better, right? I mean, according to all the Tibbs apologists.
see now you're trying to set some shit up, and that's not true. That's not true. No
Look.
Tibbs.
I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just calling a spade a spade.
And that definitely is a spade.
Tibbs is the magical wizard that that moves the ship. Tibbs is the one that makes everything go. Everybody knows this at this point. Which is why he got all that damn power in Minnesota, which is ridiculous, by the way.
Oh, I think
So, so
maybe
now I
they're
tell you
copying
what,
the style
you
of.
won't have to hear any more excuses about who Tibbs wanted and this, that, and the third. He has all the power in the world in Minnesota, so now he can bring all the Draymonds from all over the place. He can draft guys in the second round that are going to be, superstars. So
And he
no
got a
more.
really young team. He has a young team over there. And, Carl Towns is poised to be one of the better players in the next 10 years or so. Yeah.
He's going to run them young boys into the crowd. Give me Minnesota into the ground. Congratulations, niggas. Congratulations.
Maybe he learned something from this last. No, you know what he did, because
so.
he doesn't have to answer anyone because he's just answering
Nope.
to himself.
Nope. I could play Karl Anthony Towns as many minutes as I goddamn feel like it.
No, please don't kill
Get
Carl
your ass
Anthony
back out.
Towns.
Get your ass back out.
Please
Don't they
don't
still
kill him.
have
Wiggins.
Don't they still have?
What you mean you want to sit down?
What the hell's that guy's name? The other one. Fuck is his name? He's like European, really big, really strong.
Pekovic.
Yeah, they can run him into the ground. He'll be all right.
He about to fall over and die. I think he can't stay. He can't stay healthy anymore.
He ain't been healthy since the last season that Love was there. So yeah.
Wiggins talking about he wanted to sit down. MJ didn't have to sit down. MJ never took rest. MJ never took breaks.
See?
Georgie Jang, you want to sit down? For what? Get out there. Do your job. I'm trying to win basketball games. The regular season. That was a shot.
Regular season king.
Regular season champ. Got some 50-win seasons coming up there in
Oh, I swear to God, speaking of regular season champs, I hope the Golden State Warriors just. Oh, I hope they perish into the oblivion. I swear I do. I just cannot take this anymore.
Hey man, I'm with you. I was so disgusted at that game last night. I couldn't watch it anymore.
And it was like they just took the soul out of Portland.
Now, Portland took so out of themselves with the ridiculous offense they was running when they had Plumlee constantly driving to the bucket and getting his shit blocked into oblivion by Draymond. It was ridiculous. They also sat damn, I'm forgetting the kid. They sat Lillard probably too long. He don't need to sit down. It's the playoffs, and
they go with that Thibodeau shit.
Up. Hey, at least in the playoffs, it's cool. I ain't talking about in game number 53 You know, when you got your guys playing 40 minutes, like that's unnecessary. In the playoffs, if that dude, he wanted to get up. Like he was telling Stotts that he wanted to get back up. And Stotts was like, you know, I need you to sit down. I need you to rest for a minute. And he wasn't doing it. So, I mean, he probably should have put him back out there because he was rolling. He couldn't miss, but he left him on the bench, I think, probably too long, even though he's only on the bench for like 2 minutes, I think. But it was like 2 minutes too long. And next thing you know, the Warriors do what the Warriors do best, and that's go on a run in the fourth quarter with that ridiculous crowd behind them, pumping them up, and it was a wrap.
It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. And it changed their whole offense into desperation offense. When at points they were
That's
only
all it
down
was.
by 4 or 5. Because Dame would just come up the center of the floor, one screen, get to a 3-point line, and just take a shot. And he would have like 16 or 17 seconds left on the shot clock. And, you know, it was just ridiculous.
I mean,
And it's all because they fear what the Warriors can do.
you know what? That's true. That's a big truth. A lot of what they're able to do is based off the fear of the other team. Like the team is so scared of what they're gonna do. Like these guys are like they're running around and they're setting 3, 4, and 5 different picks in one in one play, and like the other team just becomes they start fumbling all over themselves, and it turns into a cascade of issues for the other squad. But I hope San Antonio take these marks out. That's if San Antonio can end up getting past OKC the way it's looking.
That was some bullshit. It was about 15 or 16 missed calls on that last play.
Hey
All of
man,
them by OKC.
look, I tell you what, all of that's fine, and I agree with that. There was that big missed call with the push off on Manu from Dion Waiters of all people, who probably shouldn't have a basketball in his hand at that point of the game. But okay, San Antonio still had a chance to win that game, and they went with the corner three from Patty Mills. So, I know they missed that call, but them missing that call probably still gave them the best chance because they basically had, it wasn't a fast break, but I mean, they was moving the ball up the court,
Yes.
and you know, even with the fan holding Steven Adams on the sideline, they still managed to get back and play defense. And then they decided to go with the corner three, and that shit didn't work. So you missed they missed a big call, but you had a chance to win that game, and y'all didn't pull it off. So
Key
I don't,
opportunities in the last 10
yeah,
minutes. They
I,
would have
I
definitely
don't,
did it.
I won't buy the whole missing the call thing. This is what gave them that game when they had chances to win that game, and they just didn't do it. I love hearing Chris Webber go after the refs though. That was
Yeah,
outstanding.
man, Chris don't hold back. He never really holds
that
back.
was fantastic. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul.
He's reminiscing his Sacramento versus LA days in the Western Conference Finals.
Timeout. Timeout. That's a foul. Hey, so
I
I know
see
you
what he
wanted to
said.
go into some boxing stuff, Devin. So what you have on the boxing side?
I think with upcoming the upcoming fight this weekend with Canelo and Khan, it's more so people not worried about that fight itself. It's worried about who Canelo will fight next. Even though I think this is a legitimate challenge for Canelo, because I've been seeing some pictures of this motherfucker Khan, and he is huge. And like
Hmm.
his recent, like his last, training day where they let the media come in, he was really big and he still had his speed. So I mean, it is a legitimate challenge, but everybody's worried about like, will Canelo fight Triple G next? And today, Oscar De La Hoya said, if and when Canelo wins on May 8th, which is next Monday, we'll call Triple G's people. But Canelo came on stage at his press conference today, and he said, basically, Triple G doesn't deserve a shot at me. Obviously, it's translated, but he's,
Hmm.
I think that all depends